Eric B's Daily Vlogs.
On this nice, cold, blistering day in San Francisco, it is time to get this started.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs, here at the Lower Pacific Heights, because there's this playground that stirred up a little controversy because of something that happened hundreds of years ago. Let's go. Right here, the Julius Kahn Playground. Again, Lower Pacific Heights, Marina, Presidio area. Nice little cool area where you can just go hang out, take your kids, go walk around. Let's talk about the history. You have play structures, picnic area, a softball field, swings and playground sets. You have a full court basketball court and 4 tennis courts here at this park, the Julius Kahn Playground. Or is the name going to change? Is the name going to change? February 28, 1861 to December 18, 1924, Julius Kahn was a United States Congressman who was succeeded by his wife, Florence Prag Kahn, after his death. Now, the story goes about this park is a lot of people want to change the name because back in 1882, he made a comment and it said he wanted to build something and exclude Chinese people, so he didn't want the Chinese people involved. And again, hundreds of years later, you have congressmen who are offended by the quote that he said 100 years ago, and they want to change the name because they think that he was a racist. But 100 years ago, everyone was a racist. And now this nice little park name might change because of something he said back in 1882. Now, back again in 1892, when he said this, you gotta realize a lot of people back then, Chinese people, were here to help build the railroad. So he said something that offended Chinese people. Now, the Exclusion Act, the Chinese Exclusion Act. So he wanted to do things without Chinese people involved. Believe that's what I tried to look up what the Exclusion Act was. I couldn't really figure out what it was, but for him to say that in 1892, and then again 100 years, more than 100 years later, everyone's mad because the park was named after him. Back then, it was fitting to be named after him because he was a congressman. He died, his wife took over, and became the first congresswoman in the United States. So, the park, to me, should stay the Julius Kahn Playground. I mean, I get everybody was upset. I get people are mad about what he said back in 1892. But why are you getting upset? Why are you mad? It's something he said, again, 100 years ago. Sometimes you gotta get over it. This is a nice little community playground. You got some drawings on the ground. People playing tic-tac-toe. Hopscotch right there. Someone painted all over the walls. There's a little party going on inside. Not trying to get pictures of any of the kids, but they got a lot of stuff here that's pretty cool. Look at these little leaves that before the cement dried, they took some tree leaves and they decided to put it on the ground so it looks like it's part of the ground, which is also pretty cool. Look at that design right there. That's cool. It's a nice little cool playground. Again, there's drawings all over, picnic tables. You can take your dog. You softball fields on a nice day, not like today. It says, "Welcome to the Look what I explored. And there's arrows. There's arrows. Where's it leading to? Nah, I came from back there. So it's probably just going to take me back to where I came from. More arrows. More arrows. But this is a nice playground. And it's a nice neighborhood. And for the people who wants to get the name change, I get it. I understand. But again, the man said that 100 years ago. He's a fixture of the United States. He was a congressman. His wife became the first congresswoman. He wasn't a murderer. He wasn't a rapist. He didn't kill anybody. He just wanted to exclude Chinese people in an act. That's all he wanted. Was he racist? Probably. But again, back in the 1800s, who wasn't racist? They didn't know about the culture. They didn't know about the people. They didn't want to sit down and get to know the people. So they were a little racist. Can't blame them. Alright guys, quick vlog here at the Julius Kahn Playground, or the park, because the playground over there is named after Helen Diller. Helen Diller Playground at the Julius Kahn Park. Cool place to visit if the weather wasn't as bad. Probably bring a dog here. Probably be able to fly a drone here as well. This looks like a good drone area because look at all that right there. And I have a friend. Where'd he go? He just walked right past me. Cool area to visit. Again, you can bring your dogs, have a fun picnic if the weather was up to it. Remember the famous quote right here. The coldest summer I ever spent, the coldest winter I ever spent was a summer in San Francisco by Mark Twain. Right there. That's exactly what he said. And it is summer here in San Francisco, and it's cold. Quick brief history. What do you guys think? Should the name be changed? They wanted to change the name. Someone said they wanted to call it Mayor Ed Lee Park. Somebody wanted to have a different name. I think if you're going to change the name and you want to give it a Chinese name or because of the act back in 1892, then they should call it the Jackie Chan Playground, the Bruce Lee Playground, something like that. You guys want to do that? That's what you should do. But for me, it was said 100 years ago. It was said from a person who wasn't really sure about the nationality, the culture. It was said. Get over it. That's just how I feel. Alright guys, it's cold, it's windy here in San Francisco, and it's summer. Look at the weather. There's fog. It's summer. Vlog will continue. Got another little location tomorrow I want to touch up on. Thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Can't even say it right because I'm trying not to freeze my butt off in my bald head. Thanks for watching, guys. Vlog's ended. The journey continues tomorrow. Go peace. You guys see that? Right there. It's moving. It's right there. Right in front. Do you guys see it?
I made this.